Hey, my beautiful people. So, you guys already know when I do these videos, they're always unplanned. I was getting ready to, I was in the process of laying out the spread for the membership card pull. And we had quite a few interesting cards come out, or at least the energy was interesting. So I was getting ready to start, typing away, typing a little message that coincided with the energy, and I decided to make this a video. So we have, you left quite the impression. I don't know if you guys can see. I think the sun is kind of reflecting weird. We have judgment in reverse. We have the universe has a plan. We have 10 of cups. You see what's on the card there? And then we have the 9 of cups that follows that, okay? On the 10 of cups card, we have commitment and joy, followed by the 9 of cups, which is satisfaction and wish fulfillment. Back we going, back we going. I don't know, I just heard that. It's funny because, right, we're going back, right? We go from, I just saw 111 on the clock. We go from 10 of cups to the 9 of cups, right? 10 to the 9 is going back. The energy, it's like descending, right? The numbers are going down. So one message I'm getting with this in itself is that in order to get to this 10 of cups energy, you have to go back to that 9 of cups. Sorry, these notifications are throwing me off. I gotta figure out a way to like disable those when I'm doing these readings because they're so distracting. But 9 of cups, we have to go back to that inner fulfillment within. And it's never going to be 100%. Like, none of us are going to get to the point where we're just like 100% fulfilled within ourselves, 100% happy with who and what we are. But this 9 of cups energy here is saying that you are essentially preparing for your 10 of cups, which is peace and fulfillment also outside of yourself. So this is enjoying it with somebody, with family, with friends, with your partner who you're meant to be with. But they're asking you to go back and reevaluate where you still need to work on this 9 of cups energy. Okay. All right. So I feel like your plan, you feel like a plan you had was messed up. Okay, you're looking for like this, we have this 9 of Wands energy here. You're looking for things to move swiftly. You're wanting things to get going. You want like this passionate, kind of firework-like energy in your life. And Spirit is like, okay, that's coming. But also, it's important not to always chase what you think you need or you think fulfillment feels like, and start looking for ways in which you're already fulfilled, or looking for peace differently. It's like that whole idea that, like, once the monk or the enlightened being finds peace, they realize that the whole time they've been confusing it with boredom. So some of you are confusing peace with boredom because you're expecting all this constant commotion and turmoil and back and forth and roller coaster energy. Spirit is saying it's time to get out of that mindset and get into the space of looking at peace in perhaps a new way. Because that's what's kind of coming over you. It's like almost like you're maturing in a sense where you're like, yo, I just want to be happy. I just want to surround myself with people who support me, people who genuinely care about me, people who I don't have to question as far as their intentions go, and just being fulfilled with where I'm at while still knowing that there's more for me. So like that's what's kind of going on here. It's like almost like some of you got to the 10 of cups, but then you kind of had to shift back and be like, all right, I don't want to put all my energy into the external. It's like, I love you so much, but I also have to take a step back and remember who I am and separate myself from you, right? And we're talking about that dissension. So going from the 10 of Cups to the 9 of Cups is that. Like, I see that back and forth where it's like 10 of Cups, 9, 10 of Cups, 9. You can have both, right? If you're following what I'm saying, where you're content with your inner world and your outer world. But some of you are kind of clearly needing to differentiate the two before you can have this wholesome experience, right? Of like, I have the 9 and the 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that translates well. But yeah, we have this devil energy that wanted to come out. Well, something else came out instead. I don't know where it went. But similar energy here. The Temperance in reverse. Not too far off. Where's this imbalance coming from? Impatience. Irritation. Aggravation, because you feel like you're not getting what you paid for, right? It's like you go to the store, you buy something, you bring it home, you were so excited about it, and then it's not what you thought it was. But the universe has a plan. It's like, wow, I put all my money and my energy into this, aka, you know, I've been doing the healing and the numbers, and I know I say this in like every video, but it always comes up, you know, try to say it in a different way, or I say it in the authentic way, right? But what it comes down to is that if you really trust in this plan that the universe has for you, very seldom are you going to get too worked up. And that's something that we're all working on, because we all get caught up in it. We're human. It's part of the fun. We don't always see it that way, but it's part of the fun. The not knowing, you know, the being surprised. But initially, sometimes when we get something that's actually meant for us, or it's presented to us in a way that feels uncomfortable or misleading, we get aggravated. And so we're imbalanced and we're upset and we're, you know, asking divine a million questions about why it's not coming. But here it is, you know, on the table. And what's in store for you is this unfolding of just like, I just heard fairy dust. It's like divine is like sprinkling some fairy dust into your life. Like, just wait a minute. Like, just take it just make it through one more day, and let us continue to sprinkle these little miracles into your life. So, you know, you can hopefully connect the dots. Like, oh, this led to this, and this is what was supposed to happen first. And if this happened too soon, then this wouldn't have, you know. So be careful or be mindful about where you're placing your emphasis, your energy. Okay? Maybe it's more beneficial if you make it like a game and you're always, you know, trying to connect the dots, or you're always asking, all right, universe, what beautiful thing are you trying to stir up now? Instead of saying, you know, what way is my life gonna, you know, fall apart today? It's all about your focus. I know that doesn't mean you're always gonna be happy and all of that, right? But the more we can redirect, the more we can see it as working out for us, the better it feels. The more you can create, the more you can be, the better life feels more of the time. Because no, it's not going to be all of the time. All right. But some sort of imbalance or some sort of obsession or, you know, attachment that you had caused you to go deep within and kind of like start over, or kind of press reset. And it was excruciating in a sense. And you can still be on, you know, in that place right now as you're getting to this 9, 10 of Cups energy. But it's really here for the taking. And by here for the taking, I mean next week, this week, a month from now, like within days, within months, you will feel this sense of relief. because the universe is woven through you, is all around you. The plans, the synchronicities, all of it, it's always there for you. It's just a matter of whether you're going to choose to tap in. And some days you're like really tapped in. You're like, wow, today feels like such an amazing day. And all the strangers on the street seem nice. All the lights are green as you're driving. Everything's just flowing. Ask yourself why. What's different about that day that made it that way? Usually it has something to do with your attitude, how you're feeling, how you're choosing to see the day. Or something amazing happened earlier in the day, which affects everything else that follows that, right? So the question is, now, sometimes those things happen intentionally, right? Like you wake up to a gorgeous message and the rest of your day flows swiftly, flows nicely. All right. How can you start intentionally creating that? Maybe waking up with a beautiful, affirmation. Okay, maybe waking up and making your favorite herbal tea that puts you in a good mood. Like find those ways to start the day off beautifully and have as many of those days as you can. They will be balanced by some of the cloudier days, rainier days, but those days will start to feel like the outliers more than the majority. Okay? We have Sagittarius energy here, Virgo energy, water energy. All right, so where are we going with this, Spirit? Let's wrap this up. We might do some extras. I don't know. We might do some extras in the notes, in the post. But please, like I always say, drop your own. Maybe I'll put a picture of the cards as well, so you guys can drop your own downloads and feelings and messages regarding what comes through for you, because this is a collective experience, and the more we can connect and collaborate and freely be ourselves and learn and grow, the better we all get. So don't be afraid, as I always say, to bring your interpretations to the table. I promise you, every single person in this space is supportive, and loving and open to the messages. All right, where are we going with this? Let's wrap this up, Spirit. What do we need to see? What do my beautiful people need to see? Thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much. Oh, the Lover's card. Look at this. Union. Okay, what did I say? 9 of Cups leads to the 10 of Cups. That inner union is what I'm seeing the 9 of Cups as today. Inner gratification, okay? Loving on yourself, literally touching on yourself, like whatever that looks like to you, right? Leading to this connection, because inner harmony leads to outer harmony. So where are we going with this? Well, you're preparing for harmony within and without. Lover's card. This is like, ooh, passion, baby. This is, ooh, chills. This is on another level. Okay. Physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation. Feeling it in your bones kind of love. Okay. And extending beyond romantic talk. This is like all of those things also in your platonic connections. Like this is real sisterhood, real soul tribehood, if you want to put it that way. Real, genuine love coming from you and flowing towards you. This is that real love, baby. This is what it is. And the universe had this plan the whole time. They're like, we're chilling. We already know what's going to happen. So we're going to send you signs and synchronicities to make you feel better. But we're not worried because we see where this is headed. Do you have the choices along the way to decide what the journey there is going to be like? Of course, right? Like I will tell some people, tell clients or friends sometimes or whatever, it's like having like 7 doors, right? And behind all 7 of those doors, is the same item. But there's a bunch of doors that you can go through before you get to that item, and every door before that's going to look different, right? So you ultimately kind of get to the same destiny in a sense, but the path there is going to look a little bit differently depending on the choices that you make. At least that's how I look at it, right? Some things are just going to be because they're meant to be. But how you choose to get there is your decision, depending on who you decide to connect with, who you decide to be, where you decide to work, what you say yes to, no to, etc., right? So yeah, this is hidden from you, the moon card. So there's fears and there's doubt and there's like, well, I feel it coming, but it's not coming, right? I feel something good coming, but like I don't know, it's not here. So what do I do? So you start to doubt it and you start to feel like maybe you were making it all up. Pisces energy here, Gemini energy here. But the way I'm reading this today is like, it's purposely hidden from you because you're meant to learn how to do the work yourself. You're meant to learn what surrendering truly is, right? But also live your life. You don't want to spend your life letting it pass you by waiting and waiting and waiting and not doing anything in between. Right? I just heard, what is it you're really waiting for? What is it that you're really waiting for? Oh, I'm going to wait until I lose the weight. Oh, I'm going to wait until, my skin clears up. Oh, I'm going to wait until I love myself a little bit better, or until I read the book, or until my anxiety clears up. Well, who knows how long that's going to take. Do it while all of those things are still present. That's that Nine of Cups. That's learning to kind of love yourself and treat yourself even when the issues, quote unquote, are present, or the insecurities are screaming at you. Try doing some of those things while you're still imperfect, because you're never going to be perfect. Spirit with the word. All right, let's get like 2 more messages, and then what we're going to do is I might just extend this for the membership space. And what I'll do is I'll cut the video off here in a minute, and then we'll do zodiac. We'll go through the zodiac signs in the membership space. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just talking this through out loud, guys. Sorry. So, yeah. So whatever, you've been in some sort of rest period where you needed this, right? Going back to kind of like that hermit energy where you needed to go within. Things were moving slowly or not moving at all, and that's about to change. I see within these next 4 months. What month are we in? May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, September has been coming through a lot, so that makes sense. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. I kept seeing it. Yeah, something's about to shift. Movement, Ace of Pentacles, wise investment, this new beginning, this new creation. It's like it's yours. Divine is putting it in your hand. This is part of the plan. So get ready for something bearing fruit. Something producing new results. It's yours is what I'm hearing. And what does it lead to? The 10 of Cups. The happiness, the contentment, the joy, the happily ever after. Yes, you can have it. Okay? Yes, you can have it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through each sign. And if you would like to join us in the second part of the reading, you can visit the membership space, buymeacoffee.com/soulfulbeauty or patreon.com/soulfulbeauty111. So